So about a week ago I'd say. And let's just stream some of it. So as you can see I've cleared a lot of it. Currently on my Knuckles playthrough. But let's do a normal Sonic and Tails run. On my Switch I've actually almost got all of these cleared. I think this is my 9th Let's Play of the game. Or not Let's Play, it's like playthrough of the game. And I hope the audio is fine. You know what, while this cutscene's playing, I'll check the audio from my phone. Because I'm pretty unprofessional. So give me a second. Audio's alright. It's my PlayStation mic is really bad. I would plug in the one from my computer, but it doesn't like to work since it also has a USB port that does not. I probably would go into the PlayStation if I was like really close to it, but I'm lying on my bed right now and I don't want to be in an uncomfortable position while playing this. So, oh shit, I forgot about the thing. I played this game so much that with 3 Knuckles I would just like find the nearest route from like watching YouTube, just like what's the best way to get all the emeralds and shit. But now after playing so much I've got my, oh no, that's dead, yeah. I died in Green Hills, I don't know. If you're wondering what I was doing right now, just keep watching, you'll see in a second. You probably already know that. I found this out by complete accident. I just like, I played the Knuckles playthrough and I was like, can Sonic get down there? It looks pretty possible. There we go. Ah, shit. Come on. So yeah, if you watch my review, you would see that. Don't want to. Oh no. Better not get a green game over on Green Hill. Especially because Chemical Plant has some pretty bad collision detection problems in some parts. Oh, this is good. I can use this now. If it lasts, that is. Right, so there we go. Now we're in the Knuckles part of the stage, and if we keep going back and go up there, and get Tails to fly us up. Hear me button mashing. Sorry. So first secret ring. Tails is like, what the fuck, where'd Sonic go? Right, so yeah, if you see my review, you'd say that I called the game okay. Yeah, that's true. It's just, people are praising this game so much. It's like a phenomenal game, but it's just another 2D Sonic game, and it's, if I'm gonna be honest, what I expected was something a little bit better than Mania. I didn't expect it to be this short. Whenever the leaks and all were happening, I decided to look up. I didn't look up the leaks, but I looked up how long the game was in terms of how many zones there were. And I seen this thing saying 15 zones, so I was like, oh right, that's kind of a lot, that's good. But then, you know, I got the game, and then I got to my top Titanic Monarch, and I was like, what? This is very end game-ish. I don't know what's up, and then ended, and then I was pretty annoyed about that. So first Chaos Emerald, I've actually gotten pretty good to Emerald stages now. Or at least I think I am. Yeah, like I said in my review, lots of people said the drop dash is not useful. I love the drop dash, it's such a useful move. So yeah, Green Hill Zone's gonna be in Chemical Plant, and no, none of Studiopolis is gonna be me in these special stages, because I've been able to get, if I don't fail them, I'll be able to get all of the emeralds by the end of Chemical Plant Act 2. It's good. I think it's impossible to beat this stage as normal Sonic the Knuckles part, because you need Tails for some parts to fly. think I can get up there. Yeah, I can. Gotta be careful, I wanna get up there. No tails. Right, guess I'm not getting that. I love the jumping in the middle of the loops, like doing the jumping, because it gives you so much extra space. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to get to the... Oh yeah, I'm not doing any blue spheres, I don't care. I've already beat them all, so there's no point in starting from the start. Also because they really break up the flow. Anytime watching a Let's Play of this game, like the game zones especially, because they're only 10-minute videos. So it's so annoying where you wait a day for their next video, and half of it is then just in bonus stages. Because I don't think they're going to beat Mania, I think they're just going to do like 1 or 2 sessions of it and then give up and go back to Unleashed. Which is like, Twitch channel's going to be like completely filled with Sonic now, because they said they're doing Sonic Forces Day 1, so, oh shit, I shouldn't have missed that. So, no, I'm actually gonna fail, am I? Yeah, probably will. Yeah, so they said they're gonna do Forces Day 1, which is like, right, so what's gonna happen is they're gonna do as much as Mania, then they're gonna go back to Unleashed, and then Forces will be out by the time they're done Unleashed, and it's just gonna be all Sonic. I mean, I don't mind. Really, honestly, I only watch the game from Sonic LPs anymore because the rest of them don't interest me. Other than like the Mario ones, or like, I only really watch them doing series that I'm interested in. So, second Chaos Emerald. Right, so that's just at the end of the level. I've like mastered some of these levels now. Well, not mastered, but like I know like the routes and stuff. Oh, gotta avoid that. See, the drop dash is just for stuff like that, so I don't have to stop and then come back. I can just keep going. But like I mentioned again in my review, it doesn't make the spin dash obsolete. It's not that powerful. Oh shit. Thank you, Tails. Did anybody see that thing, Knuckles, the guy, 100p, the guy who did the Knuckles raps? He made a Mania song with someone else. He made like a song to celebrate Mania, and it was like really good. It was just like the SA2 songs. If you want to look at it, I think it was called like the K2 Cypher or something like that. Okay, this part's like, looks really weird. I don't know if I'll be able to look down, but sometimes it'll like bug out and the camera will go down, you can just see it putting nothing under there. This is actually all of our Let's Play Unleashed Act 3 from the original Green Hill Zone. And speaking of original, I'm so annoyed that they didn't do any more Sonic 1 stages. That's what I mean by when I said I'm a little disappointed, honestly, with the result. I was expecting a bit more, because I was expecting more Sonic 1 stages, because nobody ever remakes anything other than Green Hill. Like, seriously, Springyard Zone I think Starlight Zone is better than Green Hill. So this special stage is not bad either. I think the only one that really gave me loads of trouble was special stage 4 and 5. 4 more than 5 though. I didn't even get all the Chaos Emeralds on my first playthrough, because I just wanted to play the game normally, and because I was stuck on special stage 4 for a while. Let's see. Oh shit, I keep missing them for no reason. So if you look at Dark Spine Sonic's videos, you'll see that like you can like cheat them to get all the emeralds with Mach 1 by like jumping and doing this, but I cannot do it. Oh, I should know what to say. So I'm not talking, I'm trying to concentrate with this, trying to get the Mach 3. Because this is the point where, like, this is like the point in this fast stage where you really need to be Mach 3 to actually get the Chaos Emeralds without, like, cheating. I know there's a cheat in the 5th one to make it come back to you, but I can't get that one to work either. He, like, comes back to me for, like, 2 seconds and then just turns around again. So yeah, all the Mania praise. I've only seen about 2 to 3 Mania reviews that didn't bring up Sonic's jump to 3D when, like, why review that game but bring up that? Like, I brought it up sarcastically in my review, I think that was fine. But, I don't know, just annoying that we still can't get past mention 06 after everything. So, oh shit, no, I was supposed to go up there. Right, so the next Chaos Emerald is way up here. I found this one by accident as well. Special stage, that's how I beat the bonus stages so quickly. Am I enjoying the game? Yeah. It's a little bit more that it's not as good as I expected, but at the same time it's not bad. It's, oh shit, I keep missing that for some reason. Right, so I was expecting to be way longer when this, cause they said as long as 3 Knuckles, and I know this technically is as long as 3 Knuckles, but it feels shorter. I beat this in like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Maybe that's just because I didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds, but you know, bonus stages are another reason I think it's worse, slightly worse than 3 Knuckles, because I don't mind that. Oh shit! Why did I keep doing this? I don't mind that you don't need to get that you. What am I talking about? I don't mind that it's for gold medals. I don't mind that they took away the elemental shields and all. But I do mind that there's only one. Like, whenever they showed off the 3 Knuckles one, I was like, alright, so the bonus stages are going to be the half pipe, the, like, circular thing from Sonic 1, the blue, and the blue sphere from Sonic 2, but no, just blue spheres. Which, it's not a thing that makes the game worse, it's just something I thought they were going to do, but they didn't, so that's completely my fault. And why do I keep doing that? Do I need to go back and, no, if I, oh yeah, for these Tails. If Tails can come up here. Come on, Tails. Tails is actually a lot more useful in this game than in other games, but his AI isn't the best sometimes. Right, so if I go from here and go, come on. Tails, come on, fly. Right, okay. Oh, I love the Act 2 remix for Green Hill. Tails, just fly! I'm not leaving that emerald behind. Wait, is there a spring? Oh my god, I didn't even realize there was a spring there. But yeah, is it worth, for me, £15? Fuck yeah, it's amazing for £15. I see so many people going like, no, I wouldn't buy a classic Sonic game for that much money, and it's like, it's cheap as shit. It's not a classic Sonic game, it's a modern Sonic game with classic gameplay, the stacks and all. Right, so gotta be careful. It's over here. Maybe the reason is I'm screwing up so much because I'm used to playing on my Switch. I play on my Switch so much because it's like Mania is so amazing for just on the go gameplay. So whenever I'm playing on the PlayStation, I'm usually just casually playing it, like just not really caring about how I do. But because I'm doing a live stream and I'm starting from scratch, it's like I've gotta be somewhat efficient. So yeah, this is the one I screwed up at so much on my first playthrough, making me not able to get all the Chaos Emeralds by the end of the playthrough. But yeah, it's not that bad now. Then I'll probably screw up. But yeah, I think the biggest thing was that I didn't really know where the things were, and like the special rings were, so it was very infrequent whenever I got them, and that this one doesn't have, at least I don't think it has, it doesn't have the bumpers, so that's like the other one, so lots of time I'd be flying off the stage. That would be like the main cause of my death. Yeah, there is the bumpers, but it's like not that often. Oh, here we go. Good. Emerald number 4, is that? Yeah, 4, and I know where the other 3 are in chemical plant. That's the thing I love about classic Sonic, is that the more you play, the more you get better at it. So if I just, like, people, I've seen 2 separate people who were playing this game there said, Tails, you did this earlier as well, Tails just gets stuck in a rolling position. Yeah, so with that boss you can actually use the incline, sorry about that, to your advantage. Come on. And this boss is very easy. I don't know why people struggle with it so much. If you just spin dash, it's so much easier. And from the 2 separate people I've watched who complain about this game, they both say, like, got to the limit of this boss where, like, it breaks or dies or whatever. Yeah, look, Tails, stop. Tails, come on, help me. And, I can't even remember what I saw. Yeah, they both said that Sonic is worse than Mario because the game should only be about going fast. Like, it'd be a lot more fun if it was, like, all, like, dash pads and going through loops and all. But, like, no, it wouldn't be fun. You'd just be watching a movie then. It's people like that who annoy me because they really don't understand the fundamentals of what makes a Sonic game a Sonic game. Speed is a reward, not a... oh, I love that reference to Spinball. But... speed should be a reward for playing well, not just... Here you go, anyone can have speed as long as they hold the right. So I'm pretty sure it's... down, yeah, it's down here. So once you go down this part, this like hole, go left. And you're thinking like, why? It's underwater and shit, but like no. You just hold right, or hold down at least, and it takes you right to one. That's stage number 5. This one gave me trouble as well. Did it get any more trouble than 4 as I'm trying to remember? I don't think it did. I think I tried, like, I didn't try, oh shit, I was meant to show off this thing with the glitch. I'll show it next lap. I think the glitch is better to show off in the first one though, because you're going slower so it has more time for them to come back. But this will bring the Mach 2 if I do this right. I didn't know what those were for the longest time. Another thing this game does kind of poorly is explaining to the player what's going on. It's like, unless you've played the classics, you're not really gonna know, oh shit, I was scratching my nose and I forgot to jump. You're not really gonna know what's going on, like what are the rings, so many people who play this game are like, what do the rings do, what do the blue spheres do? Sure, in the special stage, like the SC came back for a little bit because it's going at Mach 2. He just immediately like turns around again. So yeah, they're like, what do the rings do, what do the blue spheres do, what the bonus stages get you and stuff like that. Stuff like that I kind of wish the game would explain it, but at the same time I'm glad it doesn't. I'm glad the game doesn't hold your hand, but at the same time sort of alienates new players. This game lied to me. It said it came with free Sonic, and while that was playing, I'm looking at my Ratchet and Clank thing up there. Sonic's looking at it too, but it said it came with like free custom themes and all. Nope, didn't give me any. It might be the same as the Crash thing where they're only available in North America, which is like, I said this last night to myself and I'll say it again, there's no advantages to living in the UK at all. So I'm pretty sure I go this way. I don't think it matters, honestly. How many times have you played this game? You look like you memorized it well. Yeah, I think this is... I'm ashamed to say that I have no life, but... Yeah, go down here. the head one at the bottom here, like what the fuck? Like, don't be cunts. Yeah, so this is my 9th, I think, playthrough of the game. Just because I have nothing to play on my Switch. I know I'm playing on PlayStation right now, but because I ordered it before then, the collector's edition before then, on the Switch version. But it's just perfect for on-the-go gaming. So I just play it while I'm in the car. I'll play it while I'm cause okay, lots of time whenever I go down to someone's house, like a family member's house, I just sit there on my phone and have nothing to do. But now it's like I can play Sonic Mania. It's just amazing for that, and yeah, I've played it like 9 times now. I'm gonna not stop playing it until I get it done 16 times, because I'm completionist like that, and I want every single save slot to be filled 100% with all characters twice to fill those 8 save slots. And I probably won't stop until they do it, because it's a short game, such a short game that it doesn't bother me to have to do it. It doesn't help that it's fun. It's generally, I know I said in my review of the game that it was just alright, but an alright game can still be fun. I know some people didn't. Fuck. Oh fuck. Guess I'm not getting it for Studiopolis. I can't. The Section 7 ones, I even say this in my review, are the easiest ones. Cannot believe I did that. That's gonna annoy me now for the rest of the thing. You can get the next one in Studiopolis like in the first 2 seconds of entering the stage. So yeah, in my review, I know people were annoyed at my review, like at least a couple people, because I started bringing up 06 and all when I shouldn't have done that. Like, it annoys me that I can't make jokes in my review. I made, like, the first 2 minutes were completely satirical about how people bring up 06 and Sonic's Jump 3D. It's just annoying. People don't get that. I even said in the review, the first 3 minutes of this, or the first 2 minutes of this, are completely satirical. I hope the dense part of the fan base realised that. And they didn't. I had to fucking spell it out for them, and they still didn't understand. It's stuff like that that's really annoying. Like, that's just something about me. I get annoyed pretty easily when it comes to Sonic stuff, because in my area, nobody likes Sonic. It's just me. So, like, my friends, they don't care about Sonic or anything, so I've got no one to talk to pretty much. Only people on YouTube and stuff, so it's annoying when... It's not annoying when they have different opinions, but it's annoying when they can't just talk to me about their different opinions. They just have to throw a dislike and go like, fuck you. It's just simple stuff like that that really annoy me. Someone in my... somebody in my video way back a couple of years ago, or not a couple of years ago, like a year ago, where the video Why I'm Worried About Sonic Mania, where I talk about how why I'm worried about what it'll mean for like the future of the series and nostalgia and stuff like that. But what was I even talking about? Yeah, so somebody commented a couple days ago, I think 2 days ago, just going like, haha, you were wrong, Sonic Mania was good, unlike what you said. And I had to fucking say to him, if you've read the first 2 seconds of the video, you would see that I very clearly said, I didn't think they were going to be bad games. I very clearly said that I thought they would be good. So many people misunderstood that video and it annoys me. Well, your review was actually pretty good, in my opinion, thanks. I really like how you are not biased or nostalgic over everything and actually give cons. Yeah, like me, people call Mania like a perfect game. No, it's not. No game is a perfect game, and Mania is not, what's the word I'm looking for? Exempt? I don't think it's the word. It's not. It's allowed to be criticised for kind of what I'm saying. Mania has stuff that you can criticise. The overabundance of classic levels is definitely unfair criticism, I think. And people are like, whatever, it's just aesthetics. They do so much new stuff with the levels. Yeah, I'm glad they did do it 4 episode 1 did, and just did the classic levels without really adding anything new, but at the same time, it's still classic levels, it's still using the exact same aesthetics and stuff. I'm pretty sure they made the aesthetics from the ground up, but it's still Green Hill Zone, it's still Chemical Plant. We've seen these stages like 20 times. Like, Chemical Plant is starting to be like Green Hill Zone. Like, remember when Generations brought in Chemical Plant, and I was like, oh my god, it's Chemical Plant like remastered, this is amazing. But it's completely like gone now. They've got it in Forces, they've got it in this game. It's just, I don't care about Chemical Plant anymore. Prosto, Sonic Po, and a bunch of things. Hi. Right, so the next emerald is up here. Or not up there, but if I keep going this way, there'll be a little thing, I don't know what you call it. Those 4 square blocks, yellow square blocks, will be there on the roof, and if you touch it and like get it, you'll be able to get to another special stage. That would have been the last special stage, but since I failed the last one, it will finish into the office up there. Right, come on, Tails. Tails is not liking me today. He usually always lets me use him to fly. Right, so it's up here. It's a perfect game. No, it's not a perfect game. You put a question mark, so I'm like, are you asking me if it's a perfect game, or are you asking if I think it's a perfect game? I don't know. I know it's not a perfect game. It's got a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff wrong with it. The game is also pretty buggy. Like, I've encountered tons of glitches, and I've actually seen a lot of people putting stuff on Twitter and stuff of how many glitches there actually are. They're not game, well, actually some of them are game breaking, but there's minor stuff, especially in Chemical Plant. The part where you have to like climb the blocks, the part where you have to climb the blocks, the collision is so bad that whenever you run into it, there's a good chance that you'll die. I think I got a game over in there in my first playthrough because I just spin dashed through and all 3 times I died. So I asked you, yeah, I just wasn't, I just didn't know. Yeah, it's not a perfect game. So many people think that when I say, like, this isn't directed at you, Prosecute Sonic guy, it's just, so many people think that when I say it's not a perfect game that I think it's bad. No, Sonic Mania is a good game, it's just, it's not what I expected, and that's, oh fuck, not in a good way. It's not like I expect it to be bad or anything, I expect it to be amazing, but it's good, it's nothing better than good. Will I play it again? Yeah, I've played it like 9 times, but like, I wouldn't put it in my top 5 for sure, Sonic games. Don't even think I'd put it in my top 10. But it is a good game. I feel like I can't say, I've said in loads of videos that I don't think Mania will be amazing, and they just go like, what do you think Mania's gonna be terrible for? And it's like, when did I say that? Could you please point to that and I'll apologise, but yeah. I think with the end of this act now, I think we're at the Mean Bean boss fight. Yeah, for the 2 people watching, have you played Sonic Mania? Have you got Sonic Mania? Because I'm pretty sure this game is selling really well right now. Like, so many people who don't play Sonic, I've seen on like Facebook and all, like our friends, people who don't like Sonic, they're like playing Sonic and Mania and stuff, saying they got it and all. Tails, what are you doing? Right, so there's an achievement in here for 1 emerald. Yeah, the emerald stage can be pretty hard, especially because, like, if someone just got the game without really looking anything up, they would just not know anything up going on. Right, so I think I can do a setup. You love this game? I wouldn't say I love it, I like it. But it's good. It's nothing other than that. Right, so if I put down this thing right here, then if I complete the set with the red, Eggman, for this being his mean beam machine, he's fucking terrible at this. Like, you can pretty much get by without doing any like combos or anything. It's just that bad. So yeah, like I mentioned this in my review as well. Why? Like, this is an amazing reference. I love it. But for like a little kid who gets this game, what would their first reaction to this be? I know my little cousin was playing this, and he got to this part and he kept dying because it doesn't explain what you have to do. You have to go like, okay, it's match the colours, and after that it's easy. But it's like, I think they could have explained it. It's a good game for the series Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it is a good game. It's a great game, but it's not revolutionary. It's nothing more than good. It's just good. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a good game, but I think the 9s out of 10s and all, they're perfectly reasonable. I can see why some people would like adore this game, but for me, it's just not nostalgic towards anything. So I don't think I see the classic levels and during the entire thing I'm like, God, this could have been something else. This really could have been something else. Like, this could have been something original, I mean. And I know people are like, well, it is original, it's got original stuff. But it's like, no, the stacks are the exact same. Yeah, so last special stage. This one's pretty easy. Again, saying that, I'll probably die like I did in the 6th one. Has anyone seen that Dark Spine Sonic video where he just completes them all from Mach 1? Like, he's like one of the best people for like exploiting Sonic games. You like the music? Yeah, the music's great. I love, what is it? Press Garden Act 1's music is amazing. You've got Metallic Madness, like, both Act 1 and Act 2. Both of their tracks are so good. I love how Metallic Madness actually has a rap in it. Like, but it's so quiet you can barely hear it. Right, here we go. Jumping corners is like a necessity for these. Sonic got all chaos elements. Now Sonic can be supersonic. Yeah, I love and hate supersonic in this game. I really thought they would give you an option to like turn off the supersonic music because it's such a... Like, the music in this game is so good that you almost don't want supersonic. And I try to avoid being supersonic as much as I can. Saying that, let's just be supersonic. Let's get in here, get some rings. I think if I get in this one then I should be able to be supersonic. I think I'll be one away, yeah, one away. Whoa! Alright, so supersonic in Act. What is this, Act 5? Right, so, again, why would they put bottomless pit? Right, that's another complaint about this game. Sonic games shouldn't have bottomless pits. It breaks the... It's like completely... It's like against the whole thing of Sonic. Sonic Mania is a prequel for Forces. I can see how it is, but I think I'll hold off saying it definitely is until Forces actually comes out. there's a very good chance that it's since... Or no, never mind, yeah, it is confirmed because, what is it? Robotnik's, the Phantom Ruby thing that Robotnik has in this game. Like the Phantom Ruby thing that Sonic has in this game is the same colour as Infinite, and it has the same, it uses the same sound effects as Infinite, so it does. And then the whole thing at the good end, and where he jumps to the screen doing the same pose that he does in the Forces trailer. Yeah, I guess this game is a prequel to Forces 7. That's cool. Oh, I'm so like worried about Forces though, because if that game is bad, modern Sonic would be dead. I think Sega would just completely get rid of modern Sonic and stick to classic Sonic, because this is like modern Sonic's last time. Like, it could also be a good game and sell really badly, because I think people are just sick of it now. So many people who I'm watching on YouTube and all are saying, who are like big Sonic fans, are saying, I'm not getting Forces because I don't think it will be good. Like, I can like say though, like, reserve judgment until the game comes out. We've seen how many levels? 1, 2, we've seen like 2 levels, and it's just, come on. What levels have we seen? Park Avenue, City Heights, which are pretty much like the same aesthetics, and Green Hill Zone, and Egg Dragoon Boss. I know that's everybody's favourite thing. I know I got a lot of hate for saying that. I was annoyed about that, but whatever. Whoa, I'm not alone. This might be weird, but I don't know what I said. I don't know if the chat's delayed or something. It's just an e-shot. Do you think Unleashed should get a sequel? No. I don't think Unleashed should get a sequel. But, Unleashed is a good game, I think. The Wii version is worse, though, than the Xbox version. But I still think it's pretty good. The Werehog, people over-exaggerate about the Werehog. The combat is surprisingly advanced, not advanced, but surprisingly open and stuff. Like, they've got a lot of moves and all that you can do. But yeah, Forces, it's fine, just reserve judgment until it comes out, because it could be good. I played the PS2 version. Yeah, the PS2 version is I think it's the exact same as the Wii version. It's not bad, but it's just okay. I know the Game Grumps are playing the Wii version because somebody told them to, but I think it's definitely because it's worse. So City Up Track 2 is... I love the stage so much. I love those enemies, because whenever you take away all their shields, they just become really worried and start shaking and all. But, let's look at him. Oh fuck, Tails, stop it. So, the first act was like a movie studio place, but the second act is completely like a TV studio. Okay, bye. So, oh shit, I'm gonna lose it. 19, why 19? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah, the second act's like a TV studio place, and even the music sort of sounds like a TV studio. Like, part of the music sounds like the opening to like a news station. So, what's it say? Eggman Pirate TV. There's another one that says Lock On, which is like a reference to Lock On technology thing from Sonic and Knuckles. But yeah, I don't know how much of this game I'm going to stream, and just as much as I can, I guess. Maybe I'll get to... what's in next? I know it's a returning zone. Fuck, I don't even remember what zone's next. That's how forgettable this game is to me. It's like, I don't remember the zone order. don't even remember what zones are in this game now. I don't think it is press guard. I don't think that. Oh, it's flying battery. That's it. I forgot that level was even in the game. Oh. But yeah, now that they got supersonic, we'll just be like completely blazing through the rest of this game. I don't think I'll beat the game on stream though. I think I'll just save it for some other day. Because it's shorter than I was expecting, but at the same time it's longer in terms of like the acts are surprisingly long. Like some acts can take up to 5-10 minutes. I like these things, except I seem to lose rings the more I gain them. I don't know if like jumping, like not running does anything, so it's at 54 Gs. Let's see, can we get it? Nope. I like the TV wires, but I like the cable wires. There's so much stuff in this game that I like, and it's like, most of the stuff I like is from the new stages. Like, because this game is so successful, I think they're gonna make a sequel. Another classic Sonic game, I mean, and I just hope that it's original. I hope that's completely original stuff, because they've proven now they can do really good original stuff. Sega just need to trust them enough to, like, it's not surprising anymore to do like anniversary, like nostalgia stuff. It was back in 2011, but not anymore. Breaking. Oh yeah, they've got the buzzing from the 25th anniversary stream. So yeah, breaking flying battery returns. Hooray! Everybody's favourite zone, except for mine. I hated this zone. Oh, I didn't hate it. It's just, okay, Sonic and Knuckles on its own, I think, isn't an amazing game. It's not bad, it's just forgettable to me. Maybe it's because I played it the least, because I didn't know how to get past Sandopolis whenever I was younger. But yeah, it's just such a forgettable game. Like the zones are forgettable, I think, just so forgettable. I don't know what other way to word it. I love the music though. Oh, whenever I was younger, I loved everything in Sonic where you like, in a 2D Sonic game where you go into where you like, it would show his model in 3D. Like whenever you would jump off stuff and he'd be like flipping around in Sonic 3, but like you could see his 3D model, I would model his 3D sprite. I loved that so much. So lightning shield, electric shield, actually go on the roof, which is a neat gimmick, although I think, yeah, I mentioned this in the review as well. A lot of stuff in this stream I'm just saying, I mentioned this in the review, this is what I think, but I said, what did I say? I said something like, my mind gets completely blanked. I don't know what I'm talking about. I might remember in like 2 minutes. Oh yeah, I mentioned how the elemental shields weren't used to their fullest capabilities, and I still don't think they were. They're only used in a select amount of zones, and by the end of the game, they just completely forget that's a thing. Like, what if you came into the final boss, and not the final boss, but like the final Eggman boss, like a different elemental shield? What if that helps you with like a certain attack or something like that? That'd be cool. What is that noise out there? Sorry, 1 second. Cool. Right, okay, give me like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I know that 2 seconds is like a literal 2 seconds, but yeah. Also, they have the thing in 3 whenever you like hit it in a certain place that it gives you something like an metal shield, something like that. But I never get them in this game. I find it so hard to get. Right, so I like how Tails flag behind you, like his eye doesn't just bug out and like kill you instantly. Fall. Oh, those are bombs. Took me so long to realize those were bombs back in Sonic and Knuckles. Oh. There's also so much, like, I mentioned this earlier, I'm back in Green Hill Zone, but like, there's so much stuff in this game where people will be talking about it, and I just would not know what to, not to do, but it's like, it's 2D classic Sonic game, like, it's not rocket science. What zone is next? Is it Press Garden? Press Garden, I think it's the next zone. I might be wrong about that. I may stop after Press Garden because I've got an art project due in like a week and I need to get that shit done. It's like an animation project. If you forgot, I do animation sometimes. Like, I have a second channel that I rarely use because I forget it exists so much. I like don't even bother checking and see how like I upload a video to it and then I like leave it. I don't care about like comments or anything. I just don't get any comments, but like that's one thing I love. I love reading comments, and it's so like amazing to me like get a comment in a video because like I don't usually get them. So like I read every single comment. I don't necessarily reply to all of them, but I reply to as many as I can. Like I think 9 times out of 10 I reply to a comment, and if you've left me a comment before and I didn't reply to it, it's either 1, I thought it was a stupid comment, but I usually reply to the stupid ones anyway, or 2, I've already talked to 50 people about it. Like that Mania, why I'm worried about Mania, that was such, like I went into that knowing the response that it would get, but I did it anyway because I thought it'd be funny. But yeah, so many comments were like, what do you think Mania is gonna be bad? It's like the best game in the world. And it's like, I had to reply maybe 50 times going like, where the fuck did I say I didn't like Mania? Where did I say I think it was gonna be bad? Where did I say anything negative about it? It's just, this fan base is fucking idiotic sometimes. And I'm gonna assume I knew exactly what the Mania reviews were gonna be like. I said it in that video called like why I'm worried about Sonic. No, not why I'm worried about. That video where I was talking about how Sonic's reputation would never be fixed. I even predicted that what the reviews for Mania were gonna look like, how they were all gonna be bringing up 06 and stuff. And hello, go to Sonic. I was completely correct about what they would do. They would all like, Sonic's had a pretty rocky jump to 3D. Sonic Mania, look, it's the best game in 2 decades because it's 2D. But I predict the exact same with the Forces reviews. It'll be talking about Sonic's transition to 3D, and it's gonna be going like, why can't Sonic? Oh, I never got behind here before. It'll be like, why can't modern Sonic be like? Oh yeah, it'll be like, why can't Sega just only make classic Sonic games? Just get rid of modern Sonic. Nobody likes him because of Sonic 06, XD, Black Knight. Like this is just me, but I'm very forgiving when it comes to a game. Not many games I think are bad. Other than Mario 64. But one series that I'm very generous with is Sonic, because as long as the game's fun, then I'll play it and I'll enjoy it. But if I were to call, like, let me name off all the Sonic games I think are bad, like bad. Sonic 06 and Sonic Genesis. That's it. I know there's games like Tales of the Music Maker and stuff like that, but it's like, I don't really count them because they're supposed to be educational shitty games. It's like counting Mario teaches typing in the Mario timeline, stuff like that. So yeah, I think 06 is bad for obvious reasons, and I think that Genesis is bad for obvious reasons. But other than that, people bring up Shadow. Shadow's just sort of mediocre. Maybe it's because I love Heroes so much that I'm more forgiving the Shadow. But there's also games like Boom. People think are bad. Boom Rise Lyric. Boom Rise Lyric is like not that bad. People overreact. The game is in the Brain Scratch commentaries LP of the game. Someone brought up how 06 is broken. 06 is a broken game. Boom Rise Lyric is not broken. It works perfectly fine. It's just technically shit. Like, it's... Oh, Tails. No, Tails! Bye, Tails. Right, so with Supersonic you can actually bump them into the spikes. Yeah, so, what was I talking about? I was talking about those 6, oh yeah, bad Sonic games. People bring up Chronicles. Okay, so I was really pissed off on my birthday. One year I was like, what's the Sonic game I don't have? And then I was really young at this point. I was like maybe 10 or 11. And then I was like, what's this Sonic Chronicles game? I hadn't got that game before. And then I got it and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even look anything up about the game. I was like, Sonic game, whoa. So I got it, and then I was like, what the fuck is this? Why aren't they just like running around and shit? And then, because I didn't understand what an RPG was. I think my only RPG up until then was Mario, Super Paper Mario, and that game. I loved that game, and then I traded it in for no reason. I traded it in, I think, because I got stuck on a part, and then like the second I traded in, I was like, oh fuck, this is what I didn't do. Because in that game you had like an ability to like find secret stuff, and I kept forgetting about that move. So then whenever I traded in, I was like, oh fuck, that's what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to press the A button, and I've never bothered to rebuy it because I don't care. But what was I even talking about? Bad Sonic games, and I was talking about Chronicles. Yeah, so Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood, I was like, then I started playing it, and I played it for about 10 minutes, and I was just like, no, I kept getting game overs, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care about this. And then I think about a year of it just sitting on my shelf doing nothing, I was bored, and I was like, oh, I only played it for 10 minutes, so I'll play some more. So I started playing it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I got to the very end of the game. I think I used some of, because I was so young and it was an RPG, I used some of Mania, like Let's Plays to help me guide through the game because I'd be stuck at some parts. But other than that, I enjoyed it. And I went back to it a couple months ago. I played it for about 10 minutes and I was like, it's not amazing, but it's alright. But that final boss is hard in that game. I remember, like, or at least the build up where you're underwater and you only have like a certain amount of time to like get to the very end. That shit was hard. Like, BioWare should have given more of a shit for that game. That game could have been so good, and I still think Sonic RPG could work. It's like really fast paced. Like, don't have it be turn based. So I was saying about how the Mario and Rabbids crossover, and I'm still pissed off about the Mario and Rabbids crossover, not because it's happening, just because it's crossover of Mario and the Rabbids, like, and Yuji Naka has been to Miyamoto, like, twice, I think, and he's trying to get Izuka to go, and has said to him, like, pitched him an idea for a Mario and Sonic crossover, and he's like, no, I don't think it's necessary. Miyamoto's like, I don't think it's necessary, but he's like, completely fine with the fucking Rabbids, the Rayman Rabbids. Like, that genuinely annoys me. So what I was thinking was, because of that whole dance party thing that, like, Sonic and Crash did at the E3, where, like, it was Sonic versus Crash in a dance-off, it was them in a dance-off, but there should be a Mario and, not Mario, Sonic and Crash crossover RPG just to fucking spite Nintendo. And don't release it on Nintendo consoles, that was fucking amazing. Alright, so Press Garden, I like what you're hearing now is a Super Sonic theme, but I actually really like the Act 1 music. I was like listening to it in my first playthrough and I was like, oh, I don't really like Press Garden, it's pretty bad. I actually really like the cinema, it's fine. Titanic Monarch is still the worst new zone in the game. Sorry, I know people like Titanic Monarch, I just don't like it all that much. That's what I'm talking about, wonky collision sections. If I'm gonna die from going in there, I'm gonna get crushed. Don't let me in there in the first place. Like, Sonic should punch against that, he shouldn't go into it and get crushed. Let's see, I have to wait for him to do that. In Act 1 bosses, the best thing to do is to abuse invincibility frames. Just purposely get hit, like. I love the mini-boss music. Is this the one that's called Danger on the Dance Floor? I love that reference. Sonic Boom also did a reference to Michael Jackson in like one of the recent episodes. That was called like Sonic Boom. That's such an underrated show. Like, it was put in Boomerang for like no reason, because like that show got millions of views with no advertising. Like people are like, but this show gets 2 million views, but like Sonic Boom gets literally no advertising whatsoever, and it was still able to get millions of views. So imagine what it would have been if it actually got some advertising. But then, you know, they're like, no, it doesn't get enough views for us. Cartoon Network are like that, and then now it's locked on Boomerang, which is dying. It's literally dying. And I think I want it to have season 3. I really do. But I don't think that's gonna happen unless it's moved over like Netflix or Hulu or something like that. I don't see it happening. I'm not a big fan of the Act 2 music for Press Garden. I'm also not a fan of this act in general. The boss is also pretty meh. I like the bosses in this game for the most part, but there are a couple which I just don't care about. And surprisingly, the ones I don't really care about all that much are the hard-boiled heavy boss fights. Because how uninteresting they are. I love the Mirage Twin one. The Studiopolis one is fine. It's got what other ones are there? That's forgettable. The one where he's on the motorbug. Jimmy's a motorbug. That one's alright. It's a nothing boss fight. And then you have the King, and his boss fight's pretty shit. Sorry to be on, I'm really tired though. I've been like tired the whole summer just because it's fucking artwork I have to do. Right, so like, this is like the place on my first, like where I actually got all 7 KSR modes. Like in a playthrough without like restarting. This is where I got it. I was like, because it's like a shrine, I thought it was kind of funny that it was like where I got them all. Yeah, so I forgot to mention this in the review. I don't think I mentioned it at all. There were like hidden and secret rings, but I'm really glad that they didn't use the Sonic 3 method of hiding them, where it was just hug every single wall and hope that you get it. they're actually hidden in places where you're like, okay, this is where I think it'll be, like, logically. They're not hidden behind walls all the time. Some of them are like hidden in proper, like, good places where, like, you would actually, like, think to yourself, well, I think there's gonna be something behind here, and then you're rewarded. That's not like, you didn't hug behind the wall. What do you mean? Sorry about that, my phone kept going off and I was cute, and I was like, what the fuck is that noise? I'm getting emails about that. So, what's the, I think it's Started Speedway, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. I think speedruns for, like, I think for a speedrunner, they would be like almost done the game by now. But I enjoyed to take my time. So yeah, it's not an interesting boss, it's just whatever. Hit him in midair. I know I used the Revenges and Shinobi things, but it's uninteresting to me. So this is where the game's story goes, like, what the fuck is, like, this is just half-assed in my opinion. Looks like it's like, so for some reason he wants Metal Sonic back. Completely mean that Sonic 4 Episode 2 is not, or Sonic 4 in general, isn't canon. So that's nice, I guess. I like Sonic 4 Episode 2, it was fun. Ooh. Sorry to do that. So yeah, and then we're on Little Planet right now. I don't know how, it never showed us going on Little Planet, but it's implied since we're in Started Speedway. And then we go straight to Hydro City Zone, which is like, okay, what? Why are we in Hydro City Zone right now? We really shouldn't be, because it's not on Little Planet. Like, you know, you could say they were teleported there by Robotnik, but it's like, no, they never showed that. They just transitioned straight to Hydro City. So it's on Little Planet now, not Angel Island. Then they go straight to, I don't even remember the zones after that. They go to like Lava Reef and stuff like that. And Metallic Madness, like, well, I know Metallic Madness is, but like Lava Reef, like, so are we just supposed to believe that all this stuff is now on Little Planet? Also, sorry for anyone watching this about how horrendous this Started Speedway run is. I know there's the achievement for beating this incredibly fast, but I just cannot do it. As compared to two people that are watching this have got this game and have played it like on something where you get one person actually, someone's left. Have you gotten the achievement where you have to beat the Started Speedway as fast as possible? I sure as hell haven't. Oh no, that person's left. Jesus. Never mind. Yeah, I cannot do it. Started Speedway, I think I could do it if I practiced and memorized the level, but no. It's just, Act 2 I think is easier to speedrun. And I just remember I need to keep these rings. Oh shit, no, I need to go to the top one. Oh no, that one's actually faster. Well, right, so I don't like this box either. It's just sort of tedious. It's not bad, it's just a lot of fun. You get through zones really quickly whenever you know what you're doing. 3, 4. And especially when you have Supersonic. I love the Act 1 and Act 2 remixes. I know people are like, oh, it's not really fast and doesn't have the weird voices from the original, but it's still really good. T-Loops did a fantastic job with this game. So now we're in the future. We never go back from the future, actually. We never go out to the future. We never go back to the present. It's just stuff like that. It's like, I wish stage transitions weren't so half-assed. I wish they'd actually, like, explain stuff. And you know, it's like, it's only the plot. And yeah, it is only the plot. But it's like, you should really check more care for a fan base that for some reason fucking adores the lore of this. And there's so many plot holes, like I've been mentioning, but there's also the fact that they're on Angel Island at the start, whenever Angel Island is supposed to be in the sky, but it's also sunken now, just for the sake of a throwback to Sonic 3. That's another thing I was annoyed about. I was annoyed about how it starts off like Sonic 3, like, come on, give something original, please. I'm just listening to this music. I love the fireworks. I love the remix of it so much. Again, I'm just listening to the music, it's so good. Alright, so we're at the boss fight. I love that reference though, that's a good reference. And then you get all the animals. Good thing I have Supersonic, but a good thing I have Shield, so I can completely do the first part without Supersonic. People think it's impossible to do the first part with Supersonic. It's not. You just have to be very careful. Especially if I don't lose the Shield, or else I'll be forced to turn Supersonic because I want to drop dash all the time and I'll accidentally do it. I think it should have been handled like Sonic 4, where you actually have to press a different button to turn Supersonic, and it's not double jump. It's like, what if I want to use the drop dash but at the same time don't want to be Supersonic? Shit. Gotta make sure I don't lose my rings now. So these are like a reference to Sonic 2 for the Master System, which is a good game. I like that game. I like the video games. You just only have to hit them 4 times. In the next phase you have to hit them 8 times. That's a reference to 3 and that's not 3 Knuckles. That's a reference to Chaotix, when like you beat the game and Metal Sonic's in the thing and you have to like try hit him. I know I complain about the Supersonic music cancel out, but it is good music. It's like, because that isn't a 3-second loop that just goes over and over again. Oh, and I was so happy to see it. Like, that's so cool. You know, in like the Sonic CD opening animation where you see that really cool Eggman like building, but you never actually get to go to it. It's like somewhere on top of it. This boss fight just completely like, kill Metal Sonic. Oh, here's the fear. Yeah, okay, Metal Sonic, I get it. I think you have to pass here. Just gonna kill him. Oh, that's a race. The race in this is so much better than CD though. Let's start Speedway done, and now we're in the Hydro City. And look at this, this is my favourite transition in the game. I know bringing up off this like my favourite transition in the game. Look at this. Wow. That was a pretty good transition. Like, how did they fall down there? Like, in 3 Knuckles, it was like Knuckles pushes them down or pushes the switch to like put the bridge from underneath them and they fall. But in this, it's like, no, just completely warped there. I don't know, I wish they would have given us an actual transition for all the stages instead of, again, like I mentioned in my review, I always say that, instead of half-assing it, doing it whenever they feel like it. Because it really shows that that don't know how to connect the world together. And, you know, it's because it was so cool through Knuckles, because it like gave you the idea of like this being one giant world. But in this it's like so many inconsistencies that they're like, we don't know how to connect the old acts together, so let's just only do it whenever we feel like it. Probably should have pulled that switch. Around this point, son, I'm like, I don't remember any of the aesthetics. I think the first time I played this game was like at 12 o'clock in the night, because I had my Switch with me and I was like, I was just lying in bed, and then I just thought, I'm sorry if I'm not talking just because I'm afraid to run out of breath. I seen that it went live, because Nintendo were being really like confusing about when it was going live. They wouldn't say. But then I finally like checked my thing at 12 o'clock and I was like, fuck yeah. And I played it up until Press Garden and then stopped because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh. I wonder if I can keep going this way. Yep. That's not a good thing. They did in this game. Oh, I never been here before. It's like the original game, I feel. Lots of the, oh fuck, I need that. Lots of the animals go through the walls and it makes me go like, wait, can you go through there? But no you can't. Oh fuck, I didn't really realise. Need to get that. And make sure I don't die as well. Oh really, make sure I don't die, because those guys are there. But yeah, those people are calling this game really hard. It's not really. I think it's easy personally. I was never stuck other than with the collision detection being really weird. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's in that comment. I do really like the music though for Hydro City Zone, especially Act 1. Most people say Act 2 is better. Fuck no, Act 1 all the way. Act 1 is probably one of my favourite Sonic musics. Piece of Sonic music. Along with Stardust Speedway and Metallic Madness from this game. Like, Stardust Speedway, I don't know what's about it. It definitely isn't the voice, because the voice, I wouldn't like the game just like the song just because of the voice, but it's like, the voice adds like another cool bit of like creepiness onto it. Because Sonic CD, like, to me whenever I was younger, a lot of Sonic games to me were fucking creepy as shit. Sonic Heroes, I don't know what about it. I was a lot around the time when I would start, and I find YouTube and find like a load of creepy videos on YouTube. And I think I was playing Sonic Heroes around the time, so I think I just associate it with like those creepy stuff. Sonic Heroes is always really creepy to me. And then you've got, what's one that really creeped me out? CD, yeah, I was talking about CD. Especially whenever I find the stuff of that, when I find the stuff of like that weird creepy image, I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to play CD. Whenever I was like really younger and I would like find like videos and like creepypastas and stuff, I would actually really believe them. Creepypastas were really fucking scary when I was younger, because I would just find a video titled like, oh, Luigi's Mansion creepypasta, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I click on it as like an 11-year-old and I'd be like terrified to play Luigi's Mansion. I think it was one about like a save data, a save screen, like and Luigi's face like slowly melting off the save screen. So I was always afraid to check my save screen on my GameCube because I was afraid of it being melted, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to check that ever again. And then there's another one that I think I'll save for a different, a video, like a full-on video that I want to talk about, because that shit fucking scarred me for life. Not for life, but like scarred me until, for like, I think 2 years, I was just completely scarred of the dark because of this one fucking video that terrified me. Nothing about it was inherently creepy, it was just, I don't know, I'll save it because it's such like a story I don't want to talk about, but at the same time, it's so like weird that I would be scared by that, but I want to talk about it. And it was because whenever I was younger and I was scared by something, for some reason I wanted to keep watching it. I'd be like looking the video up again to watch it again to be more scared, because I don't know, I liked that for some reason. I was like, what was I so scared about? I want to look at it again to see, prove to myself that it wasn't scary, and then I was fucking twice as scared. So, yeah, it's just, I'll take that, I wanted to take that to my grave, but no, I'll talk about it in a future video, probably like, when I'm saying future, I mean far in the future, like years. I love this boss. It's such a good role reversal. It's like in the original Sonic 3, it was like so annoying when he did this to you, but now, nope, you gotta do it in him now. I love it so much. But yeah, that video fucking, it made me terrified of everything. Like going to like night was like the worst time ever for me after that. And I'll be like, I keep looking up videos on it and I just get even more scared and I would just keep watching it for some reason. So I guess I have no one else to blame but myself. But yeah, that's because I was a fucking idiot child. And I was scared by most stuff. It didn't take a lot to scare me. So yeah, future video idea. I'll never mention it until that video because I don't even know if I want to make the video yet. If I do, it'll be in, like I said, a couple of years. Because I don't want to talk about it now. I'm even afraid to talk about it now because it's such like a stupid thing to be scared of, and it's something that people will make fun of for being like so not scary, but I don't even want to talk about it. Because it's one of these things like, so many people are like, it's so bad that it's funny almost, and I was fucking terrified. So, we're near the halfway. Oh no, I think we are at the halfway point of this game. What other zones are there? After this is Mirage Saloon, I think. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Mirage Saloon, then Oil Ocean Zone, then Lava Reef Zone, then Pollock Madness Zone, and then Titanic Monarch. Yeah, probably still, I won't beat the game for that, I think. The rain access zone is actually kind of good as well. Sorry for that. But yeah, just get back on that topic. It did not take a lot to scare me whenever I was younger. And by younger I mean like years ago, like a couple of years ago. I think this haunted me from when I was like, I think I'm like 10 until I was like 13. Maybe not, no, not that much. I think it was like 9 to 12 or something like that. But yeah. I don't even know if anyone would be interested in that sort of thing, because it'd be like, not the norm. I know my channel's never been consistent about anything. I started off doing pickfart videos, then I changed to Let's Plays, then I changed to drawing videos, then I changed to unboxing videos, then I changed to reviews. I'm sticking to reviews and Let's Plays. Reviews, Let's Plays, and the odd unboxing video whenever it's something I care about. That's my thing right now. I don't think I'll change it. And discussion videos, I like doing the discussion videos just because it's easy to get my thoughts on this thing out, and I like rewatching them like a couple months later, just go like, oh right, so that's what I thought back then. I wonder if my opinions have changed at all. But yeah, another thing I wanted to do, as you seen with that like video that I talked about, as you probably didn't see, I made a video about this gaming convention that happened. I did it in that style. I didn't do it in that style actually, I got so little pictures from the actual event that I was talking about that I just decided to draw pictures. Really bad pictures, mind you, like pictures that while I'm editing the video I'm like, what picture do I need for this part? Oh, I just draw something in 2 seconds. So yeah, I would just draw random stuff that I wanted to put in. Like really bad pictures that I would spend like 2 seconds on, like I said. Oh, I love this font finish for Sonic. Like this. Just stay here. Kill them. I think 1 more hit. Nope, 2 more hits. No, 5 hits actually. Oh, I'm actually. No, I So yeah, and then a part of me was like, you know what, I've got stories to tell, maybe I'll do one of them fucking, I don't know why I always curse, I'll do one of them stupid storytime channels where it's like, like, you have your like avatar in the corner, the bottom right corner, and you just talk about stuff and draw pictures. And it's because I like channels like, well, I only really subscribe to 2 of them because like the rest of them are just silly, and the rest of them, like whenever this happened, so many other people jumped on the fucking train of doing it, and that's why I didn't want to do it, because it's such a generic thing now. But I like the odd ones out, and like Jaden Animations, and those are the only real 2 that I watch. So I wanted to do that, and then I was like, what do I talk about? And then I would just like think in my head, yeah, that'd be good, and then I'd be like, you know what, no, I couldn't have done it. One, I seem to have lost the ability to draw that avatar. I don't remember how I drew it the first time. That's why when you look at like the thumbnails that I use that avatar, and they're so different every single time, because I forget how to draw it. So I was just like, no, so many people do it, so generic and so not unique anymore that I don't want to do it. And I know you have to say, you make fucking let's plays and gaming videos, how the fuck is that unique? I don't want to jump on like the bandwagon or something like that. It's like, there's like well over 100 video channels just dedicated to doing them now, after the odd ones out got a success like so quickly that it's just, I don't think it's interesting anymore. Like those are the only 2 I think I'll ever subscribe to. I know they got like their friends and stuff, but it's like, no, I couldn't be bothered. I don't want to subscribe to more than 2 of them because they're so uninteresting most of the time. Right, so you've got this stage and it's Sky Chase, and the first time I played it I was like, yeah, this is fun. Now it's like, because of how fun Act 2 is, it's like, why couldn't we just have 2 acts of 2 acts that are like Act 2, especially, I know I mentioned this a lot, but it's like, Act 2 is fucking criminally short. Why is it so short? It's such a fun act. It's my favourite act in the game, but it's also the shortest act in the game. I think it's shorter than Green Hill. So yeah, I like this part. Too bad it wasn't like a train. I thought it was going to be like Bubsy 1, where you'd be on a train, like running across, but no, it's just a short, like, 20-second thing. Kubana only was doing his left side, and he's like, there's a ring down there, how do you get it? I don't know how. He was like, go down here. It's like, it couldn't have been any easier. The paths in this actually dressed out in the Switch version, like this is purple, and all was completely black, and the background was all purple and stuff. Like the first let's play I did this, not let's play, but the first playthrough I did of this game, and I was like, I didn't know anything different. I like how it says Oil Ocean Zone on it, like 000, so it's like foreshadowing. That's like not spoiling the rest of the game. It's just like, if you notice it, then you'll see it. But yeah, so I did not like this boss. I still don't like this boss. As Supersonic, it makes it a little bit easier, but no, it's not fun. I think it is because of the 3D. Like, you have to jump really early. It's really hard to tell when you have to jump. I like it better when it's jumping from the sides because it's like out in one plane. But yeah, there you go. That's done. Now we get the best act in the game and the best stage transition in the game. I love this as well. Like the first time I was playing this, I was like, okay, that's kind of weird how it's floating there. And then it's like, yeah, they addressed it. So much of stuff, like, so many of the stage transitions are so good that it's like, why couldn't they just get all stage transitions to be like good instead of warping to somewhere? The first time I seen that, I fucking lost it. It was Knack. I know it's random, but for the first time I got Knack or Fang, and I just lost my shit. And then I kept playing through the level, and when we got to the boss fight, I was like, holy shit, I was not expecting that. And yeah, I mentioned this again. I mentioned this in the review. I know I said that a lot, but the posters, they weren't Like these posters, they weren't just a reference, they were foreshadowing to the boss fight. Because whenever I seen it, that was just like, in like the preview, like that was done like last year. For this game where they shoot off the zone, I was like, whatever, the generation's already made like the reference to them, I don't really care. But I don't care, it's such like an improvement. Like what if Generations was like that? Like what if you actually got to fight them, Team Hooligan and that? Okay, so the drop dash for Sonic, Super Sonic's really cool. Like it's no different from the normal, but it shakes the screen, gives like a cool impact look to it. Yeah, we're almost on the soft right now. Look at that. Not even a minute. And we're already done. It's such a shame how short this act is. It's the best act in the game for me. I don't know what about it. It's just so fun. I seen Knack and I was like, oh my god, and then we seen Bean and I was like, holy shit. And then I was like, are they gonna do Bark? And they fucking did Bark, and that was really cool. I was like, are they gonna do Mighty? And then they never did Mighty, so it's kinda like, oh, whatever. Stephen Knox, a YouTube channel I really like, he made a video on how he would bring back Mighty. And I was like, see, I love that idea. It would never happen, but it was such a good idea. Just because how unexpected it was. This stage transition is also really good. It's very Sonic 3-ish. It's like that one in Carnival Night where you're inside the cannon and you shoot to the next place. Oil Ocean Zone. This was the first time I think in the game where I was like, oh, that's Ralph. Like, no, I don't think that zone should have been remade. Like, did anybody, I know there's people watching this right now, did anybody like Oil Ocean Zone? Like anybody? In Sonic 2, did anybody like Oil Ocean Zone? I know they made it better in this game, but it's like, Mr. Cave would have been like the best. That happens a lot in Sonic, like way too much. Oil Ocean Zone was like the worst zone in Sonic 2, and Mr. Cave would have been so good to remake. Except doing not so much potential. This game has way too much like industrial levels. Like a good like nature level would be really good. Let's just go over all the zones. There is Green Hill, which is nature. There's Chemical Plant, which is industrial. There is Studiopolis, which is like not factory, but like technology and stuff like that. There's Press. What's up for that? Flying Battery, which is like sort of like an industrial sort of thing, like a big airship sort of thing with loaded technology stuff in it. Then you've got Press Garden, which has the industrial stuff and also the nature stuff. Then you've got Sonic Speed, which is nature and technology again. Then you've got Hydro City, which is again an extra of both. Then you've got Mirage Zone, which is nature, and then you've got this zone, which is industrial. It's just Sonic games where it was like the further you got into the game, the more like industrial it would get, like more technology, you know, but like being like the theme for this is just like, because they're remaking zones, they can't really do that. The Bandicoot bounces in this game, I love it. I love the burning stuff, it's so cool. I know in my review I made that joke that some call me Johnny made in his review. But I swear I made it before watching that review. I swear I had done that before watching his review. Like a couple days before I started editing, I was like, okay, let me just save that Johnny thing because it's cool they address that. And then he made the joke and I was like, shall I take the joke out since he already made it and it is his animation, but it's like, fuck no, I like that joke. And also because I never really have jokes in my review, I'm not a very funny person, I don't really know how to I'm still like a year of, I think this summer marks like the year of me starting reviews. and I've not gotten any better delivering the lines. Still, I'm horrible when it comes to acting, like trying to be genuine and not sound like a reading off the script. And script writing is so like, this is like a live stream, so I'm glad I'm able to like talk about this sort of stuff. But with script writing, it was such like a, at the start it was so fun to do, but then eventually I was like, I only spent like a day, like a couple of hours writing a script, whenever a script should take a good 3 to 4 days. Which is why I'm really proud of the Mania review. Even though Tails just died, even though there are a couple of stuff which I wish I would have addressed that I forgot about, that's because I genuinely forgot about it. But I never do script revisions until the Mania review, and I'm so glad I did, because I'm really happy with how that review came out. I feel like it's one of the first, it and the Crash Marathon are like two of like my most favourite things. Like I still, like sometimes, like once every like 5 or so, I don't think it's enough for 5 months. Every couple months or so, I'll like go back and I'll look at one of the Crash reviews that I did, other than the Wrath Cortex. I hate that review. And it's like, I'm proud of that. There's some stuff I think I could have done better. Like, I could have stopped in the word pretty so much. Or pretty nice. I think I said pretty nice like 10 times in one video. Yeah, so this zone's like Sandopolis. It's like, why Oil Ocean Zone wasn't good and Sandopolis wasn't good? Why fucking mix them together? I think we're going backwards. That's another thing I don't like about this zone. It's so easy to get lost. The music does have a deserty feel to it, which I like. But yeah, this was the first time when I thought, like, why this zone? This could have been Ice Cap, this could have been Mystic Cave, or this could have been Ice Cap. Like, seriously. So, what else is it there? What was I talking about, even? That Wrath Cortex review. Let me take you back to the end of summer last year. I promised a review on the Wrath Cortex. I didn't say what it was yet, I just said a review on a PS2 game. It took me so long to actually start, because I couldn't be bothered, that I had to review another game. I had to review Mario 1 in between, which I hate the Mario 1 review as well. So I was writing the Mario 1 review. I was, after I finished the Sonic Marathon, I was like, oh my god, I have so much to talk about with Wrath Cortex. I grew up with that game, and so long was me just trying to get the emulator like recording properly on my computer that I was like, it's been months, Mark, it's been like 2 months since you promised this, and you still have not started it yet. And it's coming at the end of the summer. I promised it before the end of the summer, and so I started writing the script. The script was very like, I kept adding stuff in, like I finished the video a couple times, I was like, fuck, I forgot to talk about this, so I deleted it off YouTube. And I come back and like do it, because I was just so bad at planning stuff, and so bad at revising my scripts, that I feel that's the one thing I feel like I improved on. One thing I feel like I need to improve on is length. My scripts are so short. Whenever it comes to talking about music and graphics, I don't really know what to say, so I just go like, the music is good and the graphics are great. But I wish I could like sort of talk about that more, because like some of my reviews are like 2 minutes long. Like I think the Mario 1 review is like 2 minutes, and the Sonic CD review is like 3 minutes. I think eventually in like a couple years, if there's enough support for it, then I'll definitely redo those. So, how do we get to Lava Reef? Nobody knows. You know what? We're like 2 zones away from beating the game. Might as well beat it, unless something comes up. I'm at the heart. Like, this is something I don't think I've mentioned it before, but this is just me. I feel uncomfortable like recording videos. That's why my upload schedule is so infrequent. Like reviews are so infrequent. I don't like recording videos when my family's at home. It's like it's weird that they hear me talk to myself. So I never do it unless that's why in some of my reviews I'll be like really quiet because I don't want anyone to hear me. It's like it's weird. So I'll just that's my phone. That's my like house phone. 1 second. Well, sorry about that. Like I was saying, yeah, no one's at my house right now except for me, so that's why I like recording videos. I don't know if the audio's still on. You know what? Whoa, just to be safe, I might go onto my phone for a second and check if the audio's fine. Are you playing through the entire game in this stream? I'm almost at the end of the game. I hope I'm talking right now that you can... Okay, just like a question. Can you hear me right now? Say yes if you can. But, yeah, I am playing through the entire game, I guess. Unless anything comes up, that's my intentions. I'm almost at the end. My original idea was to go through until Press Garden Zone, but then I just kept going. You know what, I'm not saying a yes, so I might check my phone for... Oh, watch it. Check my phone for 2 seconds. Unless I say a yes in like the next couple of seconds. So, let me just check this. I love the music. Yeah, audio is working fine. So yeah, I'll play through the entire game. Again, unless something comes up, so nothing stopped me other than the start project. But I'll get that done. There's like still a week until I'm back at school, so... But I like talking. I like talking to people. That's like something that on YouTube I wish I got more. I know I should be complaining about it and I'm quite happy with what I've got right now. But I love reading comments, good or bad. If they're good, it cheers me up. If it's bad, it gives me a good laugh. But I love reading comments on my videos. I love just talking to people. And I can't complain about my YouTube channel right now. I've got like 170 subscribers. I've got like 60,000 views. I'm pretty happy with what I've got right now. And I don't think I'll stop anytime soon. I think I'll continue for as long as I will. Because a lot of times I see people doing YouTube and they go for like a year, and if they don't have 1,000 subs by then they'll just quit because I can't make money off that. It's like, it shouldn't be about the money, it really shouldn't. It should be about having fun. And for my case, playing games, showing people my opinions on games. I know that nobody probably cares about my opinions on games, but it's fun. Holy shit. There's people who are like do Q&As and stuff. I know this channel, I love this channel, Sonic Toast. I love him because like Matt's who the guy who owns is so like, he's such a likable person. He was doing a Q&A once, and it was 2 hours, and eventually, like I said, I have to stop. My voice is so sore, and I was like, I don't like talking for that long to be that bad. I've been talking for 2 hours now, and my voice is starting to hurt. It's good that when you're at the end of the game. This boss, I usually thought that you had to like destroy all stuff, but with Super Sonic you can just hit the middle of him. As soon as that like plate's removed on him, then you can start hitting. Like how Tails moves up, like looks up with you. That's why I'm coughing as well, and my voice is so sore. So Lava Reef, this was another zone where I was like, why bring Lava Reef into this? I said in my review, I corrected myself in my review as well, but I said in my review that, sorry if I keep mentioning in the stream of like I said in my review, I keep saying that, but it's like, it's on my mind. Get a drink, mate. I know, I should probably get it, fuck. I should probably go get a drink, but my kitchen is like, so far away. Yeah, I'll probably just run down quickly and get a glass of water after this act. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, the Mania review's on my mind right now because I uploaded it like 2 days ago, and I'm really proud of that review. I know I should be like fucking boosting my ego. But I don't really think I have one, so I think it's good that I can at least say to myself, I'm proud of what I did. Like, this took me a couple days to do, and I'm proud of it. I get no gain out of it. Just for fun. So, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Secret Ring. I'm trying to think what I was even talking about. Lava Reef, that's what I was talking about. In my review I mentioned about how this was like the worst zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then I also corrected it saying no, Sandopolis was worse. If they had remade Sandopolis, that would have genuinely pissed me off. Like, that would have seriously annoyed me, because we don't get a lot of zones in this game. This one's pretty short for what I thought it would be. But if they had remade Sandopolis, I would be like, no, that's the point where I'll draw the line to, like, no, you're remaking zones that, like, nobody wants. Oh, I hate being Super Sonic in this zone, because there's so many times where I'll be, like, walking and, like, something will just come and crush me. Like, see those, rocks that are falling from the sky? Like, there was an enemy, one of them, that came and fell on me while I was playing it on my Switch. And it just, instead of crushing me, it pushed me through the floor, and I was stuck. I was stuck there. And I had to restart, and I had to restart from the very beginning of Act 1. Because this zone doesn't save your, Act 2 progress. So if you get a game over, then you will have to start from Act 1 again. Like from the final boss Act 2, then that's annoying. I know people are like, well, so what? It's supposed to be hard. I still complain about it being hard, but I'm not complaining about it being hard. I'm complaining about it being so impractical. Look at that. That happened to me, but I actually cut through it and couldn't get out. But so fuck. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. I was talking about, I think, it was right here. That thing fell on me right there and pushed me through the floor, and I was stuck in there for a while. Look, I was just about to get stuck in there again. Saying that. Yeah. I forget what I was talking about, so let's move on to another topic. That topic being, I think I'm at the boss fight now anyway. I was going to talk about the next zone, but I might save that for the next zone. Yeah, here's the end of it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't really like this boss, it's not fun. It's not interesting, I mean, that's not fun. It's just like, it's so like, nothing. When you hit it, it's completely like, you don't even know when you're supposed to hit it, because of that big giant ball and chain that he's got. keep hearing her buzz with my phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna go out and drink as soon as my talk man starts. Cause fuck, my voice killed me. I shouldn't be more than like 10 seconds. Back in a bit. Right, so I'm back. Got my water. I'm gonna go. Yep, High Sparrow Gaming. Long time no see indeed. You've like disappeared for a while. Attack Madness. Like whenever I seen this, I was like, ugh. But then it's such a fun zone in this game. I love all the gimmicks that they have. Like, people are like, why do Sonic games have to have gimmicks? Gimmicks aren't a bad thing if they're, like, woven into the gameplay. Like, with this zone is a perfect example of that. Because this zone has two main gimmicks. One, Chibi Sonic, and two, going into the background. I love the actual music for this so much. I can't really hear it that much because I'm afraid of the echo. But it's so good. Alright, look at this. I love going into the background. Look, so if you go up here, secret ring. Just skip that one and skip this one as well. So if you skip that, look. I love the aesthetic of this, the view. Look at that, that's so cool. So yeah, secret ring. And let's get rid of that amazing music for music I've heard about 50 billion times. Sonic is back. Sonic was never gone in my opinion, but yeah. I know those people are saying Sonic is back to this game. Yeah, Spire Gaming. Do you have this game? I haven't been talking to you last, I don't know. Have you got this game, and if so, are you enjoying it? Because in my opinion, it's good. It's another classic Sonic game. I don't think it saved the Sonic franchise, but I think it saved somewhat the view of the Sonic franchise, I think. Sonic never went into a second Dark Age, but for like the critics and all, they think he did. So yeah, I think this game saved their perception on Sonic. Which is great. I hope they do more classic Sonic games and original stuff, because it's fun. Nothing more than fun in my opinion. I think we're at the boss fight now. I didn't like this boss. I don't like this boss at all. If you like Sonic Boom, I guess I should go over the entire series of Sonic Boom. I like the comic books were great before they got cancelled. Because I think they were cancelled because it don't make sense for a comedy style one-off the comic book to be monthly. So they cancelled it quickly. And then what else was there? There was the toys. They're fine. I have a couple of them. There are the TV show, which I love. I love the TV show. Hope it gets third season. There are the games. So Shattered Crystal, I think. I don't actually own Shattered Crystal, but I was on holidays with my little cousin, and he has it for his 3DS. And I beat the game for him because he was stuck on it because of the replay that you have to like replay stages to get some stuff. So he's stuck, so I beat it for him. And then so I enjoyed it. I genuinely thought it was an okay game. Was it amazing? No. Was it even good? Not really. No. It was just average. It was alright. I liked it. There's Boomerang's Lyric. I own that game. I've beat it more times than necessary because my little cousin likes it so much. He likes doing 2-player. So I enjoy that game. I don't think it's a good game. I don't think it's an average game. I think it's pretty mediocre. It's not as bad as 06. People say it's bad as 06 is overreaction. It's bad. It's not bad. It's boring. And there's Fire and Ice. I own Fire and Ice. I think it's good. It's a big improvement from Shadow Crystal. It's a great game, I'd say. It is definitely the best Sonic game on a 3DS. On a DS. Not the DS. Rush was better. But yeah, 3DS. Best Sonic game. So Act 2, also people say that like Act 2's music better, but I think it's inferior to the actual music. And you know what? I have to pause this for a second. I need another drink. The water I got, I should not have took water from the top. That's like disgusting stuff. Right, so which one am I supposed to go? I've never been in the shoot. I'm getting Mania when the PC comes out. If I keep like reading it like I'm a child, it's because whatever I play, you can probably see this as well. The PlayStation like cuts off the word, so it says W and then under it's hands. I'm like, what? So I have to like process it in my mind first. Like, okay, that's what it's saying. So you're getting it on PC when it comes out. Me too. Oh fuck. I'm getting it too when the PC version comes out. Cause I just buy whatever Sega throws. I might just at the back of the start. Oh, I just buy whatever Sega throws at me, and yeah, I don't regret getting it. I've got it on the PlayStation 4, the Switch, and I'm getting it on the PC because maybe not straight away. Because my main reason was, well, there's two main reasons. My main reason was the review, but since it got delayed, I just took PlayStation 4 footage, and that's what's got the little Sega copyright image in the bottom right. But then I also want it for the mods, because the modding community is gonna fucking field day with that game and Forces. So yeah, I don't regret getting it. I won't regret getting it a third time, because it's worth it. Like, we need to support this game to show Sega there can be toxic Sonic lines, and there can be modern Sonic lines, and maybe even Boom lines, but they stop fucking cross-contaminating them. Modern Sonic fans maybe aren't the biggest fans of the classic Sonic stuff, and classic Sonic stuff definitely aren't the biggest fans of modern Sonic stuff. So just let them be separate. But the Chibi Sonic stuff is so, like, it messes with my mind, because I'm expecting to be like Mario for the DS, where it's like smaller Mario can jump higher and stuff. But nope, he's got the exact same like physics and stuff, which really like confuses me. It's like Pokemon. It's always been something I wanted to play and get into, but I've never really had a method of doing it. Because whenever I was younger, if something wasn't like Crash, or if it wasn't Sonic, I was not interested. Especially because they were RPGs and I didn't understand them, RPGs at the time. So I sure never got into Pokemon. Oh, that's really funny. Tails gets stuck out there because that, and then he pops back in and he comes into this as normal size Tails, so he gets stuck all over the place. So Pokemon, I want to get into it, but I wouldn't know where to start. I own the game actually for the Game Boy. I own Pokemon something. I own one of the Pokemon games. It's like a silver game, and I don't know what it's called. Because I played it for about 2 minutes and then shut it down because my Game Boy screen is like broken, so like I can barely see the game, so I just don't see it. Oh, it's not so good. But yeah, any recommendations for a Pokemon game to start out on? Because I've seen that Switch one, like somebody said, like, don't have any big expectations. Do you think this game is easy enough for a 4-year-old children? I'm thinking about playing it with when the PC version, with mine I'm assuming, when the PC version comes out, yeah, I think Sonic 06 sucks, yeah it does. I think the best method to start out with like a child, I know I did this with my little cousin who's like, was like 3 at the time I think when I started him with Sonic. We played Sonic 3 and Knuckles and he was Tails and I was Sonic. He didn't like being Tails but I wasn't letting him be Sonic. So yeah, I would give them Tails mode to play with first, and then after that give them, like after they get used to how it feels and all, give them Sonic or Tails or Knuckles or whatever. So yeah, I think it would be great, especially competition mode would be great to play with like a younger sibling or something, or like, you know, a younger person. But I think in terms like if they were playing on their own, then I think it could get hard, especially because of the whole 3 lives things. I think they would get sick of it if they died at like the Act 2 and had to go back to Act 1. I think someone would get sick of that very easily. Yeah, I think it completely goes down to if they get used to it or not. So no, my little cousin, he likes this game, but after a while he just gets bored because he's so bad at it, and he has to ask to play something else, like Boomerang's Lyric. Boomerang's Lyric is like the perfect game for like someone his age to play because it's easy, no lives, no nothing, doesn't ask you to do a lot, hold your hand the whole way through. Doesn't mean it's a good game, it means it's for an intended audience and succeeds. So, if I were to give it to my cousin, I would give him a save file where I've grinded lives a lot. Like, if I have like 20 lives, then that'll be good for him because he can do that. Keep playing, hopefully it won't be that bad to get the game over. Also, if it's on PC, it all depends if you have a key, if you're using a keyboard, if you're using a USB remote. When did you first join YouTube? Just wondering. YouTube was always something I wanted to do from like a young age because I would always like watch Some Call Me Johnny and all. Some Call Me Johnny is like my favorite channel on YouTube because I've been watching him for so long. So I was watching him and I'd be like, I think I could do that. And obviously now I can't do that because I'm so bad at it. But I wanted to do it, and then whenever I got into high school, my friends were all doing it, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do it too. And I started doing Minecraft videos, and then I lost interest in Minecraft. I think everybody started out at one point making Minecraft videos. That was just such a of its time thing that like nobody does Minecraft anymore. And then I started doing normal stuff like Sonic and Mario. I don't think I ever did Mario, but like Mega Man. I wanted to do a Mega Man game. But yeah, Sonic games just the easiest to record because I'm used to them. I played them for a while. So yeah, I think I joined YouTube back in 2000 and shit. It was the year Boom was coming out. 2014 I joined. September I think it was as well. So yeah, next month is the 3-month anniversary of my channel, yay. And one thing I did not expect was how hard it would be like to grow an audience. I still don't think I've gotten, I'm not big on YouTube, not at all, and I've been in it for 3 years. I just assumed the longer you would do it, the more you'd get. No, that's not how it works at all. Dude, I like the DeviantArt features in Sonic Forces. Yeah, I mean, the first time, like, that was the rumour whenever Forces was coming out, that it would be that, and I was like, no way, they wouldn't do that, they're not that stupid. And then this happened, and then, I didn't like the initial stuff, I didn't like what I seen, but then it grew on me, and I was like, whatever, as long as it's fun, I don't mind what Sega does as long as the game's fun. But yeah, I think the whole pandering to DeviantArt is kind of like weird. I think it's weird for a game that's already got so much going on. It's got infinite, it's got old characters returning the chaos, it's got Eggman ruling the world, it's got Resistance, it's got Sonic, it's got Classic Sonic, it's got it's got fucking DeviantArt characters in it. It's just seems that game doesn't have a focus right now, and I hope it gets one by the time it comes out. I think it'll get delayed though. I think it will get delayed at least another 6 months. It seems that ever since Sega were like open to delaying games, they've just done it all the time. As soon as they were like, okay, we're willing to delay some games now, they did it with Fire Next, they did it with Mania, are they gonna do it with Forces as well? Maybe. It just seems weird that it seems that every single game must have been rushed to some extent. I see difficult. Oh, come on. I use invincibility frames all the time with these bosses because I hate this one so much. Oh fuck, I need that. Yeah, I hope my one wish is that it has amiibo support for the Switch version, so I can like put a Pikachu on it and have my Sonic character. So I assume there's no comment right now. I see difficult problems with Sonic DX. What do you mean it won't? I don't entirely understand what that means. If you could like explain it a bit more. Do you mean like it's too hard for someone? I don't necessarily think it's hard, other than the not Amy stages, the big stages are the only ones that I find hard because of how unintuitive they are about it, how little they explain. But yeah, Sonic DX, most people hate that game. I like Sonic DX. It's not even because I grew up with it. I grew up with it on the Xbox, on the Dreamcast collection. I really enjoyed it. So, last act of the game. Here we go. 2 hours. This game is only 2 hours long. Jesus. Maybe it's because I played a lot. My first playthrough, I think, was like 4 hours, maybe. So, this is what I don't like about the zone. It's split up into different segments. It's a neat idea, but I don't think it was done that well. It's because everything that's in this, I don't like Teutonic Monarch at all. There's nothing fun about it for me. I think, what was his name? Video Game Donkey or something like that. He did a review of Mania, a pretty bad review of Mania, I might add. Where he after I got the clip from my review where somebody said this game, Sonic Adventure, was fucking terrible. I got that from his review. Because he couldn't, no one can do a Mania review without bringing up Sonic's triple pass. So yeah, he said that her Teutonic Monarch was such a fun stage, and I was like, whoa, geez, that must be really fun. I didn't even think this was the final level. Whenever I seen it, I was like, oh, this looks like a mid-level thing. But no, final level. I was so shocked when this level came around, because I was like, wait, is this the final level? Because there's a lot of final levels for stuff in it. But yeah, and then I played the level and I was expecting something really fun, and very disappointed. It's not hard, it's not easy, it's a nothing stage. Have you considered doing a speedrun on Mania? I'm not good enough for speedruns. Have you seen some of them though? Mania speedruns, I think there has been a speedrun of this game so far, and it was like an hour and 20 minutes, which is impressive. But I can definitely, it's not like, I don't think it's a glitch run, unless there's like some certain glitches I know you can glitch the, I know there's some glitches like you can skip the Metal Sonic fight with Tails if you want, if you fly over it and stuff like that. But no, I think I would need a lot of practice and a lot of patience, which I don't have to do. How did that? That's why I don't like the stage, so many glitches and stuff. Are you in high school? If so, what grade are you in? Just wondering. Would it be weird if I said I don't know? I live in the UK, so we handle it differently than over in America. It's years. I'm in 5th. After the summer, I'm in 5th year, which I don't know what grade that is. I'm 15 if that's any indication of what grade I would be in, I don't know. What time is it? It's, for me it's 4:30 in the evening, afternoon, evening, I don't know. Yeah, 4:30. I've been playing Mania since 2:30, I think. Never mind. I remember there was some other YouTuber that I was like watching, like a smaller YouTuber, and he was like talking about his grade and all, and then I decided to look it up, and he's in the same grade as me. Was it like grade 12 or something? I don't know. Those reset, the rings reset for some reason. I thought I did that. What? I just did that one. Right, okay. I love the spring yard zone, guys. Not spring yard zone, scrap brain zone. So yeah, if you want, I can look up on my phone what grade I am while something's happening. While like the final cutscene's playing, where it's like that cutscene where it's like Robotnik and the Heavy King guy fighting. I'll look up what grade I'm in. So that's another thing I have to bring up. Do you know what was the plot of like the ending? Because Heavy King, is that what his name is? Heavy King. The main hardboiled heavy guy. Him and Eggman sort of like bashed together. It looks like they're doing like a fusion dance or something. They look like they're doing like a fusion dance or something like that, and they sort of just come together and they morph into each other. I don't know. Did the hardboiled heavies betray Eggman, or are they working together? I don't know. Whoa, that was close. Will you be live streaming for a few more minutes or hours? Probably about 10, 15 more minutes. I have all this stuff to do, honestly. I've got some art projects to do, an animation project to do for my art class. That's due in like a week and I'm nowhere near done. I have to go back and I have to colour everything, I have to draw all the backgrounds, it's not going to be a fun time. So yeah, definitely not a few more hours, especially because I think my family will be home by then from whatever they're doing. I don't think you were here for that Spyro game. I was just talking about, I don't like to record. I feel uncomfortable recording videos when my family's home. I haven't even told them I do YouTube. It's just a weird thing to say. Now you gotta be careful. I hate the things where it like puts you back to the start. It's not fun. I know it's like, we'll get good then if you're annoyed about it. It's like, it's not a fun game design thing. And there's so much stuff where it's like, you jump on this spring, very small spring, really quickly, or else you're going back to the start. Stuff like that annoys me. So yeah, we're coming up to the end of Mania. It's not a long game, it really isn't. I would say it's the perfect length, but no, it's not really. It's a bit too short. I was expecting something a little bit longer than 3 now, because I was expecting 15 zones. Maybe that's my fault for looking up how many zones there were and the guys tell me the wrong information. But I don't know, I was expecting a bit more, honestly. That's not the game's fault, but that's my fault for getting wrong info. Should I turn Supersonic now so I won't lose my rings, or do I try to keep as many rings as I can for the final boss, but avoid, like, have the chance of losing all my rings right now? I think I'm about to lose all my rings, actually. Yeah, Black Day hit me. Come on, Tails. Fuck! How did I not think about that? I was trying to get Tails to fly. Me up there. The Sonic Mania ROM hack. Basically, Christian Whitehead, Taxman, that's what Christian Whitehead's name is. I mean, Taxman is called Christian Whitehead. Simon Tomley, who like has a thing called Head Cannon, and to go to West Games, I think Chris Whitehead came to Sega with a pitch of Studiopolis and was like, I think I can make a classic Sonic game. And then I don't think I will get Super Sonic. And he was like, Sega were like, yeah, that sounds amazing. But Kashi Iizuka was like, well, what if you did it like reused levels and stuff like that? And then that's how Mania was born. It's people who made old Sonic ROM hacks are now making modern classic Sonic games, which is a great idea, better than what Nintendo does, and punish them for caring about their franchise. Silver, it's no use. This boss fight really is no use. There's no use in like trying with it. It's a nothing boss fight stuff because that's Super Sonic. Like there's actually phases to this that you're not seeing because you're just not doing them. I have yet to see all of the hardboiled heavies in this. What happens is Eggman comes with like a toothed pair of hands and he takes you to a hardboiled heavy. And I've only seen 3 of the hardboiled heavies. I haven't seen the rest of them because this boss fight's so easy and quick. So yeah, that's where the game would end. Well, I got all the cast emeralds, so yeah, I'll look up right now what career I'm in. This is the cutscene I'm talking about, it's so long. And if you die, you have to watch this cutscene again, which is so annoying, because it's so easy to die. Whoa. Let me stick it up, Spire Gaming. What grade is a 15-year-old in? I'm in 10th, I think. I don't know. I just looked it up there now. I think it might be 10th or 11th. I just realized this looks legit. Looks like Sonic on the SNES or Saturn. Yeah, that's the whole thing that they were planning. Sega or I think it was either Chris or Sega were like, okay, we want this game to be slightly, or not slightly, like we want it to be better than the Mega Drive, what the Mega Drive can handle, but at the same time not anything above the Sega Saturn. Just keep it retro. And that's exactly what it is. That's why it's got the 3D stuff. It's like Sega Saturn, and it's like if Sonic was on the Sega Saturn and didn't stop making 2D games after that, after the Mega Drive. Yes, this boss is not fun. I did not like it at all. It skips between Eggman. Whenever you hit Eggman, it goes to the King Heavy. Whenever you hit the King Heavy guy, it goes to Eggman. And it's not fun. Eggman only has one method of attack, but he also like zooms towards you, which like he rarely does it though. I should understand now, he takes damage, so he does. So yeah, the King Heavy is the guy who can damage you. Do you like going live stream? I've tried it a couple times before. I've tried it many times actually with Sonic 2 on my computer, but it never works because my microphone will always make a horrible buzzing noise whenever I try to live stream for some reason. So I guess PS4 is the only method I get used to live stream. Shit, what was he doing? Yeah, okay, this is weird. Why is the stuff, whenever the King Heavy guy shoots stuff at me, it's usually green, but it's black now. And whenever Eggman zooms towards me, his stuff is usually green, but it's weird how it's black. So yeah, it's not fun. It's just, you can also run, you don't have to fly, but I prefer flying, because I don't know how to get back in the air. Oh, you can double jump. Alright, didn't know that. Learn something new every day. So, if you press the A button while you're flying, or if you jump while you're flying, you like do a zoom towards someone, which is a bit pointless because it uses up 5 rings, and it's so pointless it barely does anything. And if he hits you, it makes you lose 10 rings. This is the only classic Sonic boss fight where you can lose your rings, I'm pretty sure. Or I mean the only Super Sonic boss fight in a classic game. I think Unleashed could make you like lose health. Why did I press X? Waste of rings. Yeah, rings are weird because they don't give you like a big boss rings like they do in the original games. They just give you ones and twos ring. So I go, I've done this, the infinite thing. I guess that's what sort of makes infinite, I guess. Look, did you see it like turn into a cube for a second? Maybe that's what makes it turn into infinite, I don't know. And this is the big forces thing everyone's talking about. This is like, the final cutscene of the game. It's so bad. This is like a bad cutscene. I don't know why. It doesn't look like it's animated by Tyson Hess. I don't know what his name is. Because look, there's barely any animation. Tails and Knuckles don't even animate. They just like switch from two different images. And Sonic, the Sonic's the only thing that looks like it could have been done by Tyson. And then you've got him going through this portal. Loads of people think that it's supposed to be Sonic going through a portal, and he shows up doing the same pose. He shows up doing the Forces pose. Sup, fucking boys? Red the bird. What's up is that I'm done the game. I'm your shitty me. Okay. There you go. That's the game done. Skipping all the credits. The credits music is really good, but I'm skipping it. I guess to end this off, I'll show the, okay, annoys me. This genuinely annoys me. The game ends, if you don't have all the Chaos Emeralds, it ends with, like, Eggman, like, being, yeah, that's it over. It ends with Eggman, like, looking, like happy and having the Chaos Emeralds and juggling the Infinite Stone. And it says, try again. But if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, it doesn't say at the end, having, like, jumping on the end sign or something like the classic games. It's annoying. What the fuck is your microphone, potato? It's a potato actually, but I'll forgive you for that. Yeah, that's my shitty PS4 mic. I don't really use it all that much. It's not the same mic that I use for my normal videos, but I don't know, I can't hear it. Well, it's better than Michael P. This music reminds me a lot of the one from Mega Collection that they would use. People seem to like that song so much, I hate that song. Fuck, I need some more water. There's a lot of credits. You think that's only a couple people working on this game? No, this game has so many people working on it. There we go. There's no end screen, which annoys me. It just goes straight back here. So yeah, we got options. That's it. Like, I'm done pretty much. You can do screen filter. I usually have one on. You can do controls. Look at the controls. Don't know why you'd want to. It's pretty simple controls. Got all that shit. You've got this stuff. Can't believe you still have no dislikes. Oh fuck, I know. I don't think I can talk about Sonic anymore without getting dislikes. Have you seen that Mania video I made? I made a video called, I don't know if you've seen it, I made a video called Why I'm Worried About Sonic Mania, where I'm talking like, I'm afraid what Mania will kill. I'm always going like, Mania is gonna kill modern Sonic because of how people are gonna respond to it. And people took that as me going like, you fucking hate Mania, what are you going on about? Mania is gonna be the best game ever. It's like, I never said it was gonna be bad. Yeah, so this is the Mania special stage. They've got like teleporters and stuff like that. I'm not excited for the new, well, I think there was comment for that. Only fucking 7 likes on them by. Yeah. They also got Mean Big Machine. I'm not excited for the new Bubsy game. Me neither. I know. Okay, I think it's got to a point where there's so many revived franchises that we previously thought were dead. Like, what was it? Crash and all. Can I have some, there are so many franchises that we previously thought were dead, like Bubsy. That, like Crash and Mega Man and, you know, old franchises that we thought were gone. And I think if 2017, Crash is back, fuck it, why not Bubsy as well? Bubsy deserves a second chance. Who knows, maybe it'll be good. I think it'll be average, but maybe it'll be good. It's a very slim chance, but I know, but from what we've seen so far, they really need to step it up. This game cannot be average. If it's average, then nobody's gonna care, and Bubsy will die a second time. So yeah, that's it. I guess I'll end this after I win, or if I win, maybe. Scash might win. No online mode. I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I don't think the matches will be so short that I don't think there really needs to be an online mode. Plus, hackers have already modded in 2 years, so Sonic Mania 2 will be released. Not really. Sonic Mania 2 won't happen, so I don't really like doing 2s anymore. The last one they did was Sonic Rivals 2, I'm pretty sure. Why did Sega release Sonic Mania and Forces so closely to each other? I mean, sorry, the PlayStation really screws up these texts. I mean, like, do they know that literally everyone likes Mania? Yeah. Mania was supposed to release back in spring, but it got delayed to August, which is really disappointing because people are going to be like, I've already bought a Sonic game, there's no need for me to buy Forces now, I couldn't be bothered, and it's not going to buy it, and it's annoying, because Forces isn't bad, it's not bad at all, or it doesn't look bad at least. So, I guess that's me done. I'll just talk. If anybody has something else to say, just say it while I'm playing some levels. Love on Knuckles mode. Also love debug mode. I wonder if this does in player in like this mode. Nope, nothing. Oh, did it really break the game? Yeah, it broke the game. Oh, it reversed the screen. That's weird. Since the Nintendo 3DS is dying. It's still got games coming out for it, but I don't think there's much need for them to keep going. Because the Switch will always run it, but for people who can't afford a Switch right now, the 3DS will be fine enough. Plus, there's still good stuff playing it. Probably will die in a couple of years, so I think Nintendo are done with the 3DS for now. And should focus completely on the Switch since it's pretty much a handheld console. Do you like Sega 36? Don't own one, honestly. I would love to own one because I want to play it Knuckles Chaotix, because it looks fun. I want to get a proper opinion on that. But yeah, 32X, I know it was a financial failure, like Sega CD, but hope Knuckles Chaotix gets re-released somewhere, because I want to play it. 69 is the best number ever. Yeah, I guess if you're like 6 years old, it is the best number ever. So yeah, Mario Sonic 2, best act in the game. I'll probably, after I beat the boss, I'm stopping. This is actually a lot of fun. It's like, I plan to do more live streams, but I get so little chances to do it, especially because now I'm going to be back to school in like a week. I probably will rarely get to do them now, but this is fun. I enjoyed it. I'm surprised I played through Mania in one sitting. I think this is the first time I did it. I think using Knuckles with Knuckles is stupid. Yeah, it's a missed opportunity. I know it's a whole like reference to a meme that's going on about Knuckles and shit. But I love having Tails and Knuckles because that's like a cool combination that you don't really see all that much. But I wish, like, just how you would do it with Tails, I wish you could like climb on top of Knuckles and like have him glide straight. Like if you're Sonic and you like keep look up and keep pressing it instead of having Tails flying you, it's Knuckles gliding you around the place. That'd be cool. But yeah, no DLC for this game, which like I would have liked it on gaming mode. I would have liked now Sonic. Sad. But maybe saving it for a different game. 2,000 more Knuckles. Have you seen that website? That website that's like, oh, I forget what it's called. I was on Twitter and there's this guy called Oliver.WMV or something like that. And his link is like a website that's like, every second a new Knuckles spawns in. And like, it keeps going till the screen's completely filled up with Knuckles. So yeah, whenever we're done this fight, I'll go. I can replay Marathon any day of the week, it's so fun. Missed opportunity for Mighty and all, but I'm glad they are bringing back older characters. Even if it's not really them, this isn't really Mighty and all. I mean Knack and Bean and all. It's just like that guy disguised as him. Top pick. Thank you, Knuckles. I like the now Knuckles. Messing up his class. I like his winning animation as well. Yeah. Sonic Mania. Probably go get it. It's fun. It's definitely worth the price since the amount of replayability in it. So yeah, thanks for joining me in this stream. I know Grim Hunter 42, you were there from like near enough to the start. I think it was the start actually, so thanks. Thanks for watching. Is that it? Yeah. I mean, what else is there to do? I've got some stuff I want to do today. That being play more Mania on my Switch and do some work on my computer. I hope to do more live streams. I'll probably do a Forces live stream when that comes out. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Love your content, yeah. Thanks, that really does mean a lot. It's just because I really don't get lots of comments all that much. So it is nice to see people actually comment though sometimes. I fucking hurt my left leg because I rolled to the bed and hit something. Yeah, that happens. Alright, so, wait. Thanks for joining me. I don't even know how to end this shit. Stop broadcast. Right, thanks for watching. Bye.